Filming this in the fall. It's my favorite season. Okay, so this segment is called If You're a Neurodivergent Person, I would strongly recommend one of two things. One, having somebody go with you, travel with you, who's very good at planning things ahead of time and has your best interests at heart and genuinely loves you. Two, be a really good planner yourself and basically make accommodations ahead of time, vet people, vet the hotels, vet the Airbnb people, vet the retreat hosts, vet everybody, whoever you plan on staying with or interacting with. It's just going to be for your safety. Going back to what I was saying, can I help you? Going back to what I was saying about, as a neurodivergent person myself, with ADHD to be exact, I feel like I tried to do that and follow the trends and like try to go hop from country to country without pre-planning properly. I feel like if I would have kept going, just hopping from one workaway place to one Airbnb without doing my due diligence and properly planning ahead of time, I could have landed in a not so great situation. So I just think that solo travel is great, but I do believe it is for those who can prepare really well ahead of time. And even if you do prepare ahead of time, anything can happen. We're not trying to manifest the worst, but we do want to prepare if the worst happens, so you're going to be properly able to assess that situation and handle that situation so that you're not, in a state of panic and you're just not knowing what to do. I just view my neurodivergency, or me being neurodivergent, as something that I have to work with instead of working against it. And I felt like for a long time, people made it seem like having ADHD was a crutch. And for a long time, I even made it seem like having ADHD was a crutch and that I couldn't do anything. I couldn't plan my future without having somebody hold my hand. But as I get older, and as more people come out about them being neurodivergent as well, step-by-step guides in place. There are, other people who are actively talking about their situations as well. Me making this video, I hope it gives more neurodivergent people the confidence to, go out there and travel. And if they so choose to solo travel, just to heed my warning or to listen to what I'm saying and proper plan. I say this and I make this video because I traveled throughout Europe with one of my good friends. Her name was Adrienne Elmore, and she was on the spectrum. I believe she had Asperger's or autism, and her family completely disowned her. She was homeless for a minute. I let her stay with me when I had my own place in Arizona, and we volunteered at a Hare Krishna temple, the Bhaktivedanta Manor, that George Harrison invested in from the Beatles. So basically she just kept on hopping from place to place, and she had her little outbursts at times, and people didn't understand her, wouldn't understand her, got frustrated with her, and eventually she was the type of person also to wander off without letting people know where she's at. She would yell randomly, and I definitely understood why she did that, because I only understood that because my siblings have autism, the form where it's nonverbal. So, I was used to things like that, and I worked with her here and there until it got to a point where, you know, I couldn't even, you know, help her. I can only help her to a certain point. So she decided to go to Austria and volunteer at an ashram out there, and she decided to go hiking up a mountain by herself, and she basically ended up passing away. And I wish sometimes that I was there to like tell her, hey, you shouldn't go that high or something, you know. So that's the only reason why I say that I feel like neurodivergent people definitely should have somebody kind of like with them, pre-planning, making sure that they're going to be okay, and or making sure that you as a neurodivergent person yourself pre-plans where you're going, and you let people who love you know where you're at. I always have let my family know exactly where I'm at when I do anything kind of risky. So that just helps keep me safe, and I hope that people can take this advice and use it, and we can create a more safe environment and people can go out and live their best lives without fear. So yeah, please subscribe and link down below. And yeah, I enjoy making these videos with me just being raw, unfiltered, and not trying to catch trends or be fake. So again, if you like this type of content, let me know what else you guys want to see.
Hello, how are you?
Good.